Yo, this is Silver What Ifs. Not gonna lie, yo. I got a little feedback from somebody in the comment saying my voice was a little too low. And I'm not gonna lie, I do agree with them. My voice is naturally deep, but I try to make it a little louder so that people can hear me more. I do get a little comments about that day to day. Other than that, I'm not gonna lie. We left off what him fighting Shinzo. So like I said before, he's not gonna be stupid enough to answer, but he is gonna be He gonna definitely hit Shinzo out the ring, cause I don't really feel like having him having that little fucking inner that little shiki reincarnation stuff. This is him with Shiki's power. If I did do a reincarnation, I'll definitely probably do that. But than that, yeah, so he knocks Shinzo out. Who does he go against next? He goes against what's his name? He goes against who was his name? Oh yeah, the glasses guy Ida. So for Ida, his fight, I'm gonna be so dead ass, yo. Yeah, that nigga's definitely not winning. He's definitely not winning, yo. And Ida's not winning that. Deku shows that he's faster before. Even when Ida does the little rip out his boosters thing, he's definitely not beating my GOAT Deku in this timeline. Because I'm gonna absolutely have him dogging Ida, not just in speed, but in pure strength. He's just gonna be dogging on him. Just hit him with a left, right, now uppercut. And he's gonna do a little meteor jab, yo. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Yeah, Ida's definitely getting knocked out the ring. So then we're gonna cut to Bakugo versus Shota. Yeah, Bakugo versus Shota. Uh, yeah, Bakugo versus Shota. I don't really want Bakugo in yeah, I want Bakugo to fight Deku at the end. So as soon as that fight happens, he's definitely Bakugo is definitely winning that. Got ice blown to bits, like fire. Yo, I'm telling you right now, even if he does use the fire, that's not gonna work against Bakugo. Like that, like bro, that's not working against Bakugo in this timeline. So he's definitely beating Shoto. So as soon as they're done, we're gonna take a little break, in between. So as soon as the fight happens, I'm not gonna lie, yo, I see Deku actually being strategic this time instead of just going like brute force like he normally does. He's gonna be strategic. He knows Bakugo can fly. He knows he can jump high. So like, if Bakugo's in the air, he definitely has a little bit of time in the air to then punch him. So I just see them just going blow for blow real quick, just brawling it out. For like, nah, not brawling out. I do see Bakugo trying to do a little bit of his cheats, like an AP shot. Definitely bigger explosions in this timeline. But I'm gonna be so truthful, yo. Where Bakugo normally makes up for it in speed on the air, in air and stuff, and propelling himself, Deku definitely has more speed on ground. Like surface, I'm gonna be so truthful, yo. Deku got so much speed based on everybody else. Bakugo can only compete in him with speed because of his explosions. Like if Bakugo's all out explosion while he's flying, he'd definitely be able to catch Deku. But then again, so not gonna lie, I do see like towards the end, I do see him like ducking an explosion, grabbing Bakugo's arm and booming him in the ribs. You definitely audibly hear a few ribs crack, and Bakugo just spit like on anime type timing when you get hard hit super hard, and then he just gets blown out the ring. And as soon as he's done getting blown out the ring, what arc is next? What arc is next after this? It's the oh yeah, it's Hero License Steam Killer arc. So after the Steam Killer, so during this arc, I do see All Might recommending Gran Torino, and I do feel like Gran Torino would actually be a good mentor for Deku. So like harness more of his speed. Cause you really think about it, he's just a brawler. He needs more strategic speed and stuff. So I do see him just like going with Gran Torino, him teaching him more about speed and stuff. Since he doesn't have one for all in this timeline, he'll probably benefit from this. But I'm not gonna lie, yo, I feel like he could learn from more heroes too. Like what's his name? Not Knuckle Duster. No, Knuckle Duster. What's his name? The dude that taught Kirishima, or was it Fat Gum? One of those two. I definitely feel like Deku was to come around then to his brawler side more. He'll definitely go with a Knuckle Duster with Kirishima and Tetsu Tetsu. So like, what do I want? What do I want now? I do see him, original timeline. He goes to whatever its name, little city thing. So when he's at the city, I definitely do see him. What's it called? I definitely do see him. A little boxing it out a little bit. I'm not gonna. I definitely see him. With the normal attacks, he'll definitely see whatever happened in the original timeline. I forgot what happened. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta realize I haven't watched the couple of the seasons in a while, and I'm not gonna lie, yo. So when they're starting to fight, Shoto's definitely gonna pop up, but I generally do see by the time Shoto appears, Deku will definitely have at least a couple of slashes on him, but just enough, but just little. But when Stain tries to like paralyze him with his quirk, I do see Deku generally just what's it called? I definitely do see Deku just being able to realize, wait, hold on, I shouldn't him lick my blood, cause that's a little weird, yo. Like, what person just licks their knife after stabbing somebody? So he's like, I gotta stop him. And he punches him with almost all his might, just enough force to knock him out. But he is definitely gonna have a few broken ribs. I'm not gonna lie, I do need to search up the next arc, so hold up real quick. Okay, what's up? I'm not gonna lie, yo. It took a little bit longer than I thought. So like I was saying, what was it again? I was searching up the arcs, right? Yeah. So after the Hero Killer arc, Endeavor will probably get the credit too, cause he's gonna be there, and they don't want it like teenagers to be they don't want the news knowing teenagers beat the hero villain, especially one particular kid. So I'm definitely what was it again? Oh, whatever his name is. Okay, so that's the final exam arc. Final exam arc. I see Deku still being smart in this timeline, so he's gonna ace the written proportional. So is Bakugo. Did y'all forget Bakugo's one, if not one of the smartest kids in UA? So after he's done with that, I see him and Bakugo fighting All Might. But this will be a complete, utter demolish for All Might. All Might would just, yo, I'm telling you right now, yo, All Might is definitely not winning. He's not winning against low tier Bakugo in this verse now. Like, he's definitely not beating Bakugo in this. So after he's done with Bakugo, I'm gonna be so true for you, All Might's definitely losing to both of them. So yeah, after this, we got the hero train. No, not the little camp, the hero camp arc. I forgot what it was called. Training camp arc. Yeah. So right there, I'm gonna be so true for you. All Might is gonna see how strong Deku is. He's gonna be like, I need this dude's quirk pronto. So I do see this happening, like towards the end. Everything's gonna happen, but I generally do see them being able to beat the little dirt monsters fast, like generally fast, like super fast, especially with Bakugo and Deku in this verse. Yeah, they're beating those. They're gonna arrive like what? I'm gonna say 4 hours earlier than like the rest, like they're like in the original timeline. And I'm gonna be so truthful. The wild. I don't know if I can legally say. I don't know if I can say their name, yo. So definitely the wild P cats. So they're gonna be shocked that the UA students actually did that. I'm actually gonna say this though. I generally feel like Deku in this time will see Koda and be like, dang, let me go over there and talk to him still. Like, still in the timeline. So when he goes over there and talks to Koda's gonna definitely try to hit him in the nuts. And I'm gonna be so truthful, Deku's gonna sidestep that, making Koda trip. But he's gonna catch Koda like on some cool, mysterious type timing. Like, when the masters always be catching their students before they fall after a transformation. Like, that's how I wanted to. That's how I wanted. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm having a little too much fun now. Let me get back. This is supposed to be y'all fun. So definitely after this, you'll definitely. What do I want? Okay. So definitely, everything else is gonna happen. Blah blah blah. Training. I'm gonna definitely see Deku's gonna have training to like apply his gravity shift to objects and other people. He's definitely gonna get to a level where it's not too difficult, but if it's like a super heavy object, like heavier than a normal human, he'll definitely have a lot more struggle with it. So we're gonna get towards the night. At the end of this, I see not just Shigaraki, I also see All For One coming and appearing. But this almost gonna change a little bit thing. What they didn't know was not Aoyama, whatever that Sparker dude name is actually a double agent. I'm gonna change that now because I don't love All For One. Yeah, sorry, my mic kind of cut out real quick. Well, other than like a singing, I don't like All For One. So yeah, so Aoyama's definitely gonna be definitely would have had a guilty conscience and would have told what's his name, All Might and Nezu about like what they were gonna do. So I do see them surprising the villains about what they were doing. So definitely I do see All Might, boxing, whatever his name is. Then I see like as soon as like Deku gets done fighting Muscular, I'm gonna be so truthful, he definitely one shots Muscular. Like he's smarter than Shiki when it comes to battle IQ, most definitely. And he has Shiki's power, most definitely. Shiki definitely OP as fuck in his voice. Verse. My fault. My voice kind of sucks a little bit. So let's see. So I do see All Might definitely killing All For One in this timeline. But what was a double shift, like a double? But I do see Shigaraki popping out of a portal and definitely grabbing All Might's arm, just trying to disintegrate it. And I'm gonna say this truthfully, I don't think Shigaraki would have took this, cause they would have needed more prep, and All For One would have thought, well, it was being good enough, cause Shigaraki was pretty much okay for now. Like not like the heroes were gonna be there, right? You see what I did there? But like I was saying, definitely they kill All For One and beat Shigaraki. But what Shigaraki didn't know was that boom, Deku would appear and just boom, punched him dead in the face, knocking him out. I'm not gonna lie, yo. I know this is kind of a boring ending, and I could have I didn't want to make this video too long. I'm probably gonna record a little bit of commentary. Sorry, this is my first what if stuff and stuff. So I don't know how exactly people end it, but I'm definitely gonna say Deku is number 2, Bakugo number 3, Lemillion is number 1 since he also got All For One for All in this verse. Sorry, I know this is kind of a stupid ending, but I don't really want to make this too long. Plus, I have to figure out how to make a movie and stuff. So yeah, that's the only thing. I need to find out how to combine all of these 3 parts. So yeah, my fault if this kind of sucked as an ending, but I will tell you now though, if I get a lot of subscribers, I'm not gonna lie, yo, for probably my 100 subscribers, I'll definitely do whatever most of y'all actually comment. I'll make a poll because I have a lot of ideas. Other than that, my next video will be what if Deku was Finn the Human. Definitely Finn the Human, because I just really like Finn the Human. I like Adventure Time. Everyone should love Adventure Time because it's perfect. And that's pretty much it. See you guys. Love y'all. Sorry that this was a terrible ending, but I gotta work what I gotta work with.